All right, everyone, we are starting a new assignment. First part of the assignment was pretty self-explanatory. You should have chose an object. I did an elephant. Of course, you could have chose anything that you wanted. I did the other ones kind of lightly, but just one so you could kind of see it. They should have all been drawn lightly on your paper. Kind of looking the same object, obviously, but try to get them looking the same. And then you are going to abstract each of the four drawings that you have in a different way. If you remember, I think it was the week before we did a lesson on non-objective, and we talked about the difference between non-objective and abstract. Remember, non-objective doesn't resemble anything at all. It's just the arrangement of lines, shapes, colors, forms. Abstract art, it resembles an object, but it was intentionally changed so that it doesn't look like it realistically. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways you can abstract art. You take the realistic objects that you have, and some simple ways are just to change the colors of it, change the size, shape, proportions of it, change the lines that you use, put a pattern inside it, a different texture. You can make it surreal, or you can make it really simple. One thing that you can do, like I did the elephant, you can Google search abstract elephant drawings. Or if you chose to do a spray can bottle, abstract spray can bottle, or sunglasses, or whatever it is that you chose. Look at different ways to abstract your drawings, and then for each of these four sections, you will need to abstract it in a different way. All right, so just to kind of do it quickly, one of them can be done with color. And of course, I would put more time into this, but I don't want to waste your time. And this is a real common one, and you can only do this once. So on one of the ears, you can change the colors to make it abstracted by the use of colors. All right, so I just did this real quick. If I had crayons, I would just color, kind of blend it together, the pink and the blue. But that is, this light's not that good. That's one way to do it. A really fun way, probably the way that is most interesting, is if you make it surreal. Surrealism is a form of abstraction. So you can change it so that it looks really bizarre. You can change different parts of the object that you chose into something completely different, or just make it really strange, kind of dreamlike. You could look up again, abstract whatever your object, surreal, whatever your object is. So if I looked up surreal elephants, it'd be the Salvador Dali elephants probably. They got the really long legs and the small body at the top. But you can make it surreal. That's one way. You can also just really simplify it. I'll try to do that. Hopefully I don't mess up because I'm using a marker. Okay, and I just really simplified it. Okay, that's another way you can do it. Remember, you don't have to just copy the ways that I'm doing it. You can choose other ways. A common way is to put a pattern in it. See all the little kind of look like bandanas or the little swiggly lines everywhere. So if you wanted to do that, of course I would have traced it first probably. But I'm just going to kind of make up my own little pattern here. I'm ending up having to actually trace it. And if I would have thought this out, I would have used a different color than I traced it with. But for this one, I just did like some tiger stripes on the elephant. Okay. So you can see 3 completely different ones. See, for the last one, you can do texture, color pattern, line usage. We can just do something like, instead of the regular line, you can make it really thin, make it really thick, dashes or polka dots. So I'll just, of course I choose the one that takes the longest to do. It could even be like a combination dashes, polka dots. And there you go, just polka dots. All right. So there's a lot of different ways you can make these abstracted. You don't have to just copy the ways that I did. You can obviously use some of these, but look up Google search. Like if you chose a seahorse, abstracted seahorse, and look at the different ways they abstract it. Try not to copy them exactly, kind of use those as ideas, come up with your own original ideas. And then you're gonna, once you have it all done, go ahead and take a picture of it and submit it. It'll just be one submission in Schoology. Then you'll have 2 grades for Skyward for the week. One will just be the 4 drawings, your rough drafts that you did. I could tell if they were the same or if you follow the instructions. And then you'll also be graded on your abstractions. You have 4 completely different abstractions. Remember, you can't just color all 4 of them different ways and claim that they're abstract because they're not color correct. All right, make sure it's different. Okay, you can change the texture of it, the proportions of it, make it surreal, change the lines that you use, put a pattern in it, all different kinds of things we can do. All right, if you have any questions about this, send me an email. If you haven't finished or submitted your 2-point perspective cityscape, you need to do that. That is 4 grades that are in Skyward. All right, so it's just 1 grade in Schoology, but I'm putting 4 grades in Skyward, and Skyward is what counts. So if you haven't done that, you need to wrap that up quickly. If you haven't even started on it, you need to go back to week 7, watch that video, follow along to draw that cityscape, and then go to last week's explanations on how to complete it. All right. And also, this is a reminder that you cannot turn everything in the last week of the quarter like you did the first quarter. All right, everything needs to be turned in on time. That officially is late right now, but you need to get it in ASAP. After a couple weeks, I'm not going to be taking it at all, and it's just going to be 4 zeros in the grade book, which is going to be hard to overcome. So make sure you get something turned in so you have a grade other than a 0 in the grade book. Let me know if you have any questions. Send me an email and get this submitted. Thank you.